You thought you were gonna kick Fatma and get away with it? Are you mad? Hey guys, it's Fatma, welcome back. I hope you're all well. In today's video, I am bringing you a juicy story time. I asked you guys on Snapchat, I feel like I say that in every single one of my videos. Snapchat is where I am most active on. I asked you guys what videos you want to see, like you guys give me suggestions. You know, we brainstorm together on there. I put up 2 snaps on my story. What video do you guys want to see? The one with the most screenshots wins. It was a story time or an eyebrow tutorial. The story time one, so I am bringing you a story time. This story time is basically how I fought my bully and got excluded. This happened like 8 years ago. It happened 8 years ago. I was in year 7 and I was 12 years of age. I was a small fetus, small Fatma fetus. That made no sense. Back in year 7, I was so small. If you think I look young now, you should have seen me back in year 7. And because I was so small, I was a prime target. I've experienced a lot of bullying when I was a younger child. But this isn't a woe is me story. It's how I beat his ass, okay? Anyway, let's call the main guy in the story H, because he looked like a freaking hedgehog. And he had a little squad then, a little clique, consisting of a DJ Khaled lookalike, Jason Derulo lookalike, and a white boy that tried to be black and thought he was cool because he hung out with them. The Jason Derulo and DJ Khaled lookalike, they were part of the group, but they wouldn't bully as much as, let's call him Eminem. They wouldn't bully as much as the white boy, the Eminem guy, and H and Eminem were the bad boys. Oh, that word's so cringe. Bad boys of the group. We were in the same year. We were in year 7 and we're in the same class for everything except for maths, English and science because they were all set based. So I would see these irrelevant dons almost every single day. Let me just retrace what I just said. Let me not even call them dons. Irrelevant guys every single day. We were in geography one lesson. H and E, short for Eminem, sat together in geography. Basically all the classes had seating plans and the seating plan was based on your surname. So because our surnames all somewhat began with an S, we're kind of in a square shape. So me and this other guy, and then DJ Khaled, flipping Jason Derulo, E, Eminem, and H were all like sitting together. My flipping worst nightmare because they were all together and I was literally just 2 feet away from them. So it was like Fatma this, Fatma that, Fatma They made fun of my appearance, they made fun of my name, like, you know, little insults like the B word, the F word. I put my little size 2 foot down and I was like, you dusty. You know, I had enough. I literally had enough. That was part 1 of, you know, Fatma breaking out her shell. You look dusty to all of them and they were like, what did you say? And the guy next to me, right, he was my hype man, throwing ad-libs. Like, I was like, you look dusty, and he'll be like, yeah. Because I had someone hyping me up, I thought, yeah, I have the best insult game in this dunya, in the world. But clearly I didn't. Let's fast forward to where it actually went down. We were in a music lesson. In the music department, it's split into different soundproof rooms. So there's the drum room, there's the electric guitar room, there's the violin room, there's, did I say drum? I think I did. And then there's the cello room. And then there was the main like music office where the head of music would be. I was learning how to play the violin at the time. I'm actually a professional, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I know how to play the violin. And one of the songs I actually mastered was Halo by Beyonce. If you want a musical guest performance, hit my email below and I'll come in it. And then how does Halo go again? Oh, right. You shouldn't even put up a fight. Let me not sing. It was evident from my last video that I cannot sing. But my class consisted of only girls. You know, we were chilling, we were relaxing, we were playing the violin, and then you hear a and we're like, who there? Who's there? Don't really get interrupted like that. It's like solid hour of music, no interruptions. So when we saw the head of music with H, I was like, now what's happening in the Dunny Duns? What is he doing here? Like, my face went down, but the other girls, they were fine with it. They didn't really face their wrath like I did. Oh, hell no. Ugly ass hedgehog is in the same room as I am. Music was the only way of escaping them, and I saw that I wasn't a happy bunny. When the music teacher was like, he got kicked out of the drum class, or was it the cello? I don't know, and I don't give a crap. Here is where like it all went downhill. This idiot flipping sits right next to me. You could have sat anywhere, but you chose to sit next to me. And this is when I was like, okay, Fatma, you know, this guy's sly, something's about to happen today. The teacher was like, everyone has their solos. Yes, solo! The spotlight is on me. Yes, I can do this. I was like, and the music teacher was like, wow, like everyone was amazed. Is that Fatma yet? Hyping me up and everything. And then the guy goes, ha ha ha. Proper loss at my beautifully performed solo piece. And when I saw him laugh, I was like, but who is you? Like, you're irrelevant. You just came out of nowhere. You came into my class and you think you can laugh? Idiot. Pick your nose and eat it, girl. Right. It looks like the sofa is swallowing me. But, you know, because I was very, very innocent and I like to keep to myself, I ignored his petty snigger. And then it comes to his turn, and my petty ass laughs back. I was like, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. And he looks at me like, and then kicks your girl. He kicked me really hard. Boy, you did not just do that. I was like, don't kick me. I don't know where this came from. Back in year 7, you think I had this man voice? No, no, no. I had a very squeaky high voice that no one took me so easily. But he kicked me again. And guys, this guy was wearing boot kickers. And if you went to secondary school in the UK, you would know how hard kickers hurt. Kickers hurts like a... I pretended to swear there. But Hoya, my mum, bought me these heavy block ass shoes the weekend before. So I thought, you know what, let me put them to good use. So I kicked him back. Hey, you thought you were gonna kick Fatma and get away with it? Are you mad? I kicked him back. His second name should be Kick because he went kick back straight. Kick me twice. I swear, I think I have the scar to prove it to you guys, but I'm not about to show my kneecap to the dunny duns. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting myself ready like this is the Olympics. I'm thinking, yeah, Fatma, today is the day you go in. You think this guy is gonna kick me and get away with it? And I'm gonna go back to my parents and go, oh mum, dad, some guy kicked me and I didn't do anything. No. Like, before I was about to get down, I was like, you know what, Fatma, don't get into an unnecessary fight. If this guy kicks you or hurts you one more time, then you go in. But this guy gives me one big clap. I went down. I was like, timber, rum pa pa pa, you just shot a man down. Nino, man is down. I was on the floor. Basically, in the music class, everyone was sitting on a stool, a science stool. If you know what a science stool is, you will know that it has no back support. So I was like, but I got up. This is my gorilla tripod, but pretend it was the violin stick. You know what? Because he hit me, I was like, don't you ever in your life think you can hit Fatma and get away with it. Don't. Bear in mind my voice was squeaky again. I got the violin stick, went a dish across his lap. This guy was in pieces. Like, you could tell that he was trying to firm it so hard. It was like, this guy literally pushed me to the edge. Pushed me to the edge. All my friends are there. You got me so angry. You're kicking me multiple times. You pushed me. I think it's so low when people get family members involved. That why do you have to get family members involved? It just shows that your comeback game is weak as hell. Insult me all you want, but once you get my family involved, like, that's where I cross the line. You diss my gran and think you can get away with it. Nah. Not on my watch. Nobody insults my grandma, alright? I saw red, I turned into Hulk. I don't know where this sudden strength came from. My small ass fists were in the air. Like, guys, my fists were smaller than this. They were up in the air. Bam, 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 bam. He's throwing punches back. The teacher's separating us like, help! 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 I was going for round 2. My fist is in the air, but I'm moving like someone lifting me up. Am I going heaven? I'm getting lifted up as I'm trying to throw the punch. I felt like I was in an anime, like, you know, Naruto, when they go whoosh, and I get lifted up and I go straight back to the ground. I look back to see who it was the music teacher. He dead ass looks like, guys, or the devil from the Powerpuff Girls with that beard of his. And because I live for the drama, I go back to see the damage I caused. Violin's in freaking pieces. And the stick was like a shank because, you know, smashed it all over him. He's there like looking flipping ridiculous as hell. pattern up. That was it. That was the fight. That's how it went down. Once you lay your hands on me, don't think you're not gonna get a reaction. I will hit you back. It's called self-defense. Yeah, so where was I? You know my camera died halfway through this flipping story time, so I had to wait and charge it. I was like, Fatma, H, get him out of here now! As I went into the room, he was like, blah, 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 blah. He said the guy's government name. He says, my government name? Don't call my government name like you're part of the government. You're a head of music and I get of school. Don't be ringing up my name like we're cool like that. You're not my mum and dad. You know when you're in trouble and your parents call you by your full name, and we're both sitting in the same room together. One thing I never understood in school was why after you get into a fight, they try and make you brethrens again. They try and make you best friends again. Get out of here with that nonsense. No. Why am I in the same room as this guy? I was ready for round 2. You should never put 2 people that just had a fight in the same room. That makes no sense. He's like, Fatma, what you did is so dangerous. And he's like, H, you should never hit a girl. This guy was a bit more bigger than me, you know. He thought, let me start a fight with the most defenseless girl in my class. Hey, you thought I was defending this punk. The head of music's like, I'm calling your parents this instant. My dad comes in and his dad comes in. Lol, as my dad's in a suit, his dad's in a suit. They look like our lawyers more than they look like our dads. But as they're about to collect us, the music teachers go, hold on, H, you're in isolation. Fatma, you're going home. I'm thinking, you what, mate? Why am I going into isolation and why doesn't he go home? He started it. Send this coward home. Send him home. Send him home. Nah. I got sent home. I got excluded for the day. I didn't care. I whooped his ass. This whole fight was the talk of the school, the talk of our year. Let old Fatma beat up the big bad wolf. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's kind of the end of it. He went to isolation, I went home. I want that fight, mum and dad. Before we drive home, my dad's like, what happened? I'm telling my dad. I'm like, but guess what, dad? Your daughter did you proud. I won the fight. My dad's like, well, as we're driving, we're listening to a couple Somali bangers as we go home. The day's done. All of this happened in the first period. I came to school, my dad drove me to school. My dad came back to school to drive me back home. That's so freaking funny. I thought I was gonna get the lecture of the century, but no, my parents were cool. I wish I got Eminem and H together, but I got one. Better than nothing, I guess. I would say the moral of the story is to stand up for yourself. Definitely tell someone if you are getting bullied. One thing about me is I kept it to myself, but I erupted that day and I stood my ground and I stood up for my stuff. So that is the story on how I fought my bully, won, got excluded, but lived to tell the tale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!